Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal chief Edu back to raid Chelsea in summer transfer window, and then we're going to look at Arsenal firm favourites to sign Yves Bissouma after pushing ahead with Brighton transfer. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal chief Edu back to raid Chelsea in summer transfer window, and the reports are stating that Arsenal have been linked with a host of talents as Mikel Arteta and Edu prepared to get to work this summer. In what should be a big summer recruitment for Arsenal after a disappointing 8th place finish this season, Technical Director Edu could be turning his attention towards Stamford Bridge in order to revamp Mikel Arteta's squad ahead of next campaign. Tammy Abraham is being touted as a possible signing for Arsenal as they look to strengthen in virtually all areas of the pitch this summer. The England striker enjoyed a fantastic breakthrough Premier League season in 2019-2020 when then manager Frank Lampard put trust in Tammy Abraham and a host of unproven Chelsea youngsters. In 34 league appearances, Tammy Abraham managed an impressive 15 goals, although the rangy frontman soon found himself firmly out of favour when German Thomas Tuchel took over in the Chelsea dugouts. Thomas Tuchel routinely opted for his compatriot Timo Werner up top, with both Tammy Abraham and Olivier Giroud feeding off game time scraps in order to work their way back into the side. With Chelsea reportedly heading back into the transfer market in search of yet another striker, the writing could be on the wall for the duo as far as their Chelsea future is concerned. Having not made the bench for Chelsea's Champions League final victory over Manchester City, Tammy Abraham is widely expected to complete a move away from West London over the coming weeks, with a host of Premier League clubs interested. When speaking to the Mirror, former England midfielder Jermaine Genius raised the possibility of a move to the Emirates. He is a suitable player for a number of teams, and I think a lot will be looking at his services. He could even go to Arsenal if Chelsea let him. Mikel Arteta is insistent on playing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the left. Much of the transfer speculation surrounding Arsenal has surrounded their defence, with centre-back options looking particularly big after David Luiz's departure from the club. However, with former Premier League Golden Boot winner Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang enduring a tough season and his 32nd birthday looming right around the corner, savvy recruitment at the top end of the pitch would not go amiss for Mikel Arteta's side either. If Arsenal decide against the deal, it has been suggested that Abraham could end up back at Aston Villa, where he spent a fruitful loan spell back in 2018-19. Failing that, West Ham are reportedly still in the market for a striker, particularly after Brentford's promotion via the Championship playoffs drastically reduced the chances of Ivan Toney leaving anytime soon. With out-of-favour Tammy Abraham missing out on the England Euro 2020 squad, Arsenal would have one less obstacle to contend with if they did pursue the move further. In many respects, signing a frontman of his calibre would be smart business for Edu and Mikel Arteta. Whether Chelsea would allow him to join the London rivals is another matter altogether. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal firm favourites to sign Yves Bissouma after pushing ahead with Brighton transfer. So the reports are stating that the 24-year-old midfielder is reportedly keen on a move to North London. Arsenal are now firm favourites to sign Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Yves Bissouma, according to reports. The Gunners are looking to bolster their squad in the summer transfer window and are reportedly ready to firm up their interest in Yves Bissouma. Manager Mikel Arteta and Technical Director Edu are working on a squad overhaul in the off-season, with as many as 5 new arrivals expected in North London. Central midfield is just one area they are concentrating on after a disappointing season saw Arsenal finish 8th in the Premier League and suffer defeat in the Europa League semi-final. The £45 million arrival of Thomas Partey last summer is yet to pay off for the Gunners, who now look set to clear house in midfield. Granit Xhaka is reportedly on the brink of joining Jose Mourinho's project at Roma, with Arsenal holding out their valuation of £21.5 million, which is €25 million, for his signature. Matteo Guendouzi has been linked with the move to Marseille following a loan spell with Hertha Berlin, while there are also doubts about Joe Willock, Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Mohamed El Neni. An uncertain picture means the Gunners are ready to push forward with their efforts to sign Brighton's Yves Bissouma this summer. According to 90 Minutes, Arsenal are looking to strengthen their interest in Yves Bissouma after both Liverpool and Leicester City contacted Brighton over the Mali international. Yves Bissouma has 2 years left on his Brighton contract and the Seagulls do not want to sell, but the report states that the 24-year-old is looking for a move away this summer. The report states his unwillingness to move so far north has effectively ruled out Liverpool and Leicester and made Arsenal firm favourites to secure his signature. The Gunners have been linked with Dennis Zakaria, Ibrahima Dabo and Ruben Neves in recent weeks, but Yves Bissouma appears to be their first choice. Brighton reportedly value the central midfielder at £50 million, and Seagulls chief executive Paul Barber admitted recently that the club's best players would be available for the right price this summer. I don't see its interest in Yves Bissouma as a negative at all, Barber told The Athletic. The more the big clubs that are interested in our players, the more we are doing right, so I'm delighted with that. We know some of our best players aren't going to be with us forever, and if the right offer comes along, and it has to be the right offer, and they want to leave, then they can go. If we've got players leaving, then we've got backup internally, and we can go out into the transfer markets. We are always looking ahead. We are always trying to scout the best young players and bring them into our squad or loan them out. It's a really important part of what we do. So it looks like Arsenal are firm favourites to sign Yves Bissouma after pushing ahead with Brighton transfer, and as you know that Arsenal need a massive overhaul in that midfield, and with the likes of Granit Xhaka pretty much set for a Roma transfer and an Arsenal exit, it looks like Yves Bissouma could be that replacement to Granit Xhaka, and for me I think it's a major upgrade on Granit Xhaka in the form of Yves Bissouma. One reason is that the fact that he's very dynamic, he's much more solid defensively, and he's one of the reasons why Brighton remain in the Premier League. So you have to wait and see how this Yves Bissouma transfer pans out, but other than that guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video and peace. Thank you for watching the video. At least we have something important to celebrate, a record 14th FA Cup win last year. Make sure you click the special link that I've put in the description and comment FA Cup if you bought one. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe, click one of the videos on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.